Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am very lucky because someone sent me something new for me to try out. Woohoo! Anyways, the good people of this handphone manufacturer has lent me a review unit for me to try out and review at some point. They are the official smartphone sponsor of the World Cup in Russia. They are none other than Vivo. But this one, the one that they sent me, I'm not very sure about. I had to check it up because I've not even heard about it. Ooh. So anyways, I am going to do an unboxing. Alright, I'm gonna also make these my daily drivers for about 7 days before I had to return to them. So what is in the box? Alright, let's pick it up. I like that they have the Vivo logo right in front. Inside is, oh, they've included a clear plastic casing. Very good, I like that. Also a SIM tool ejector, some paperwork, normal ones. Let's chuck that aside. Oh, and the star of today's show is none other than the phone itself. This is the V9. Okay, they have a plastic seal wrapped around the phone. I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to peel this off. Okay, this is harder than it looks. I think I can do it. Okay, I am able to slide it out. Okay, put that aside. Let's see what else is inside the box. Also comes with a charging head with a USB port, USB charger, which is micro USB. Also, something like an iPhone earbuds. I will be using this, okay, for about 7 days. I will come back with a review. Okay guys, from my short reading of the product, I got to know that this phone is categorized under budget range phone because it's under $500 Singapore. Okay, I'm going to be using this for 7 days. What? Just because it's a budget phone doesn't mean it's not good, okay? I'm going to prove you guys. No, actually I don't have to prove anything. I'm just going to review it, okay? Like a good old reviewer, and see you guys in 7 days. Okay, so I've used the Vivo V9 for almost a week. I am quite surprised by what I've discovered. The screen is both pretty and large, and I can see why the bezel-less display is all the rage now. Alright, so let me take you through all my findings. So the V9, it comes with a price tag that is under the budget phone category. At the price point between $470 to $490 from retailers, you might expect that the phone's specification to be mid-range. The phone comes with a pearl black or gold variant, a 6.3-inch bezel-less screen, 90% screen to body ratio with a camera notch, a chin that houses the micro USB port, microphone, speakers, as well as a 3.5mm earphone jack. It has a nice but glossy unibody aluminum build, which is a fingerprint magnet. The screen resolution, it sits at 1080 by 2280 with 400 pixel per inch, and the aspect ratio is at 9 by 19. It also has two 16 megapixel back-facing cameras to create a bokeh effect. On the front, it has a 24 megapixel front-facing camera. The phone is freaking light. Okay, it's feather light, weighing just 150 grams. Okay, under the hood, it uses Qualcomm Snapdragon 626 with Vivo FunTouch OS running above Android Oreo 8.1. It features dual SIM card tray system with a micro SD card slot alternative. It has 4 gigs of RAM. On the storage department, it has 64 GB space. It uses a fingerprint reader to lock and unlock the phone, so at the back you can find the fingerprint reader. Now, because of its unibody aluminum build, it has a non-removable lithium-ion 3260 mAh battery. The operating system running Vivo V9 is clean, almost with little to zero bloatware. I feel that it is inspired heavily by Apple's iOS because as soon as I turned the phone on, I questioned myself whether I was operating an Android or an iPhone. Included in the FunTouch OS are also some neat features such as a notification tab, pull-down control via the fingerprint reader, 9:19 aspect ratio on both screen and camera. Give it a little shake to turn on the flashlight. You can also do manual split screen, and it has a PIP or picture-in-picture mode. Okay, what do I like about the Vivo V9? Firstly, I like the look and feel. Although the specs are not premium, holding the phone feels like it is. The slim profile of the phone makes it super light because it's just 150 grams. I have difficulty telling if the phone is in my pocket even when it is inside. It has an uncanny resemblance to iPhone when it is on standby. Secondly, I like the cost. The price point on the Vivo V9 will not burn a hole in your pocket. For a sub $500 phone, I can think of a few budget range phones from Oppo, Huawei and Xiaomi to compare with. And now we have another consideration for anyone who wants to get an affordable phone with decent specs. Now, if you are thinking of buying from a telco, only Starhub carries the phone along with a line contract. It starts at $249 for the phone with a recurring $30 per month on the Lite plan, and it goes all the way to $0 at $238 per month on the XL plan. You might want to go down to a Starhub outlet and get a feel of the phone yourself. Okay, the third one that I like about the phone is the battery life. In my battery test, I found out that the battery is quite impressive. There was one day when I turned on 4G data and used the phone without connecting to my office or house Wi-Fi. Okay, my typical usage includes Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, normal web browsing. Okay, I got it between 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. at night. It left me with 46% battery life left. So I thought it was some glitch. So I tried it again the next day and it ended with the same result. It could be due to the somewhat moderate processing speed of the Snapdragon 626 because if you know it, less processing speed, it just means lesser battery usage. Alright, lastly, the one that I really like about the phone is the gorgeous screen. Because ever since iPhone X shook the world with the introduction of a notch, handphone manufacturers have been coming up with notches of their own too. Vivo took it a step further to shrink the notch that only housed a single front-facing camera, the speaker and the flash unit. Okay, everything is just on that one tiny notch. Alright, the one thing to note that is remarkable about the engineering is that the notch is only about 2 centimeters wide and half a centimeter tall. I found myself aesthetically pleased with the screen. It is just a really nice screen to look at. Sometimes I don't mean to stare, but I just stare at the screen. Because the screen, it does not shy away under direct sunlight too. Certain high-end smartphones, they do shy away from direct sunlight, but the Vivo V9 somehow wants the sun to make it look even prettier. My only small complaint is that the screen should be able to play YouTube and Netflix videos on the 19:9 ratio. Somehow videos got shrunk to 16:9. You can, however, manually stretch the screen back to fill all the screen, but sadly it will get cropped out. I do hope that their next patch can solve this problem. Okay, what I don't like about the phone. Number one, it is the underwhelming camera. While the screen looks gorgeous, the camera will be the main feature that brings the phone down. On paper, it sounds impressive with a dual 16 megapixel back-facing cameras, but after taking snaps of multiple subjects during the day and night, I can outrightly say that the images turned out washed out and the colors are not as saturated as I would like it to be. Their only saving grace is their front-facing beauty mode. The feature made me look perfect for the most part, but at certain times it made me look plasticky. Okay, the second thing that I do not like about the phone is the control center swipe up. Similarly to the iPhone, Vivo included a swipe motion to access the control center, which houses the quick functions such as Wi-Fi or Bluetooth shortcuts. Now, if you swipe up from the bottom up, you can access this feature. However, the swiping has got to be very precise. Okay, your finger needs to be touching the edge of the bottom screen, or you'll find yourself swiping up multiple times just to hit the sweet spot. It's a small problem, but it frustrated me after a week. So the week went by without me having to want to stop using the V9. Before actually using a bezel-less screen phone, I was telling myself that I don't really need all that screen, that I'm happy with just the specs of the device, that I prefer substance over the pretty face. But after the extended hands-on experience with the V9, I kind of get why people are going gaga over the bezel-less phone, okay, because they are just too pretty to ignore simply. Alright guys, I hope you enjoy my video review of the Vivo V9. Definitely hit me up on the comment section to ask me more about the Vivo V9. So if not, give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe to my channel if you like what I produce. This is Kai from Tic Tac Toe. I'll see you in my next video. Take care guys.